Good Friday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with your weekend video forecast details for the 13th, the bewitching Friday, the 13th, 2016. Lots of clouds around the forecast region this morning. The only areas where we're seeing patches of broken ceilings and patches of sunshine in between are portions of Connecticut this morning, Long Island, New York City, portions of central and southern New Jersey, but everybody should be filling in with clouds soon. There's quite a little bit of fog this morning across southeastern Pennsylvania like there was yesterday morning. There's a little bit of lifting here in the northern mid-Atlantic and a little bit more lifting over the Virginias here down through the Carolinas as a frontal boundary approaches from the west. We can see this on Doppler this morning. Most of the heavier precipitation spreading to the north and east across central Pennsylvania into New York State. Second batch of rain showers associated with the frontal band here. We're ahead of the frontal band entering western Virginia and Virginia, Kentucky, and into the Carolinas this morning. There's a little bit of light rain showers that are also breaking out across the Delaware Bay here, and this is spreading rapidly to the north and east. Warming temperatures this morning with lots of low and mid-level clouds across the region. A little bit of fog again over interior southeastern Pennsylvania, but even these ceilings are beginning to lift as these rain showers approach from the west, scouring out that fog. We have a light flow this morning and pretty mild temperatures too with the cloud cover. We're generally running in the low to the mid-60s, except for southeastern Long Island here, southwestern Long Island into the city, where temperatures are a little cooler with the onshore flow from off the ocean, but everybody else is rising nicely into the low and mid-60s across the region. And your pollen forecast today on the medium side with the rain showers approaching. They'll be going back up again tomorrow to the high side. And over the next several days, we're going to be dealing with more moderate bouts of broadcasting of the pollen from the trees here, predominantly in the high range, especially on Sunday and Monday with very windy conditions, and on the high side on Tuesday as well. On the aviation weather deck today, we have a mixture of MVFR, IFR, and limited IFR across our entire forecast region. Low clouds generally in the MVFR category with some persistent fog around the region through early afternoon. And then after 12Z this morning, showers and thunderstorms to begin to move into the region. The prime period for any of the showers and thunderstorms will be in 4 hours prior to the arrival of the cold front. And at this point, the cold front expected to pass through the region probably around 0Z tonight, just around sunset from west to east. Behind the front, expect conditions to quickly return to VFR and remain VFR through tonight. Now, the outlook for tomorrow, another cold frontal passage, additional showers and thunderstorms, which could lower ceilings and visibilities to MVFR or IFR. Gusty southwest winds ahead, 20 to 25 knots, becoming west to northwest behind the cold front. Saturday night VFR, Sunday generally VFR, gusty northwest winds 25 to 30 knots. Sunday night VFR expected. Monday through Monday night VFR, gusty northwest wind 25 to 30 knots. And Tuesday VFR early and then lowering conditions throughout the day with rain moving in. Right now, outside of Newark, we're in basic VFR conditions, 63, dew point 55, humidity 77%. The wind is variable at 3. Visibility about 7 miles with overcast conditions at 600, scattered clouds 1,500, broken at 1,300, overcast 18,000. The story today, rain showers and maybe perhaps an isolated thunderstorm moving into the terminals later this afternoon, late this morning into the afternoon. Right now in Philadelphia, we're in MVFR. We have 61 degrees, dew point 56, humidity 83%. The wind is southwest at 5, visibility is at 7 with ceilings overcast at 2,600. And again, we're going to find lots of lower clouds and rain showers and even an isolated thunderstorm throughout the rest of the afternoon. Lots of changes on the way over the next couple of days with frontal passages and showers and thunderstorms today and again tomorrow afternoon. And by Sunday, it's going to feel kind of chilly and windy out there. Temperatures today getting up to around 70 or 72 around Philadelphia I-95 corridor, low to mid 60s just about everywhere else with the rain showers. Then on Saturday, temperatures rebound into the upper 60s and lower 70s away from the water. And again, more showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon mean that much cooler and chillier, windier weather is going to be evident on Sunday. By the time we get to Sunday, temperatures are struggling in the 50s to around 60 for the entire forecast region. And those cool temperatures will last into Monday as high pressure begins to build in across the region. Northwest to west winds, temperatures in the mid to the upper 50s, the low to mid 60s in the Delmarva I-95 corridor. Temperatures finally rebound into the mid 60s across the region, excepting the immediate coastlines, again, South Shore, North Shore of Long Island, and the coastal reaches of the New Jersey coast as well on Tuesday afternoon. By Wednesday afternoon, temperatures again pretty nice, still slightly below seasonal levels for this time of the year, the low to the mid and upper 60s across the region. And finally, by Thursday, still some unsettled weather around the region, but nearly normal temperatures. Temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees, cooler along the South Shore, the North Shore of Long Island, and also New Jersey's coastal barrier islands. Wanted to briefly go over the 500 millibar pattern here as seen through Earth, Google Earthing, Null Earth actually, with the wind flow pattern here. Here's our polar jet stream, our subtropical jet stream here, and we have a negative EPO pattern with low pressure south of the Aleutian Islands, high pressure across the Intermountain West here, or basically along the axis of the west coast into the interior portions of Montana. This is a positive PDO. And it's kind of blocking pattern. We still have a negative east-based NAO here south of Greenland, and that's allowing for low pressure still to build in just south of Nova Scotia here, and this upper level low here north of the Great Lakes. So definitely a wavier pattern, and predominantly not a bad looking one, but if you're looking for heat ridges to build in this forecast region, you're going to have to wait because this pattern is still a little bit too blocky for that kind of amplification to occur. Start out with the HRR for this afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms becoming more numerous across central and southern New Jersey. They could contain some brief heavy downpours and some brief gusty winds and possibly some lightning as well. Not really looking at too much hail output with this right now. The upper levels of the atmosphere are still a little bit too warm. Anyway, we've got more additional showers and thunderstorms racing east across the forecast region. Anybody can see them, and it looks like a split here where northern New England gets them, southern branches get them, and we get one or two. And this would be for this afternoon ahead of the cold front that comes through, and everything begins to clear off nicely as we head into the evening hours. And then a dry clearing forecast coming in for overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, and that's going to lead to this next frontal boundary here. We'll extrapolate that out, and here comes the clearing, and then the warm temperatures for Saturday, and here comes the cold front, and some showers and thunderstorms, some of which could contain some strong gusty winds, heavy downpours, lightning, and some small hail on Saturday afternoon and evening, anytime after 3 or 4 o'clock. Then that rushes off, and we just have a couple of upper air disturbances racing to our north as we head into Sunday morning with breezy conditions and rapidly falling temperatures. Extrapolate that out on the 12 ZNAM, and we can see that most of these disturbances will stay to the north, but there's still a portion of our forecast zones that could be hit by an isolated shower and chillier conditions with windy conditions on Sunday as well, with temperatures struggling to get out of the 50s. And we wait until next week before the next frontal boundary approaches from the southwest with more unsettled weather as we head into the middle part of next week. And with that Pacific pattern in place here comes our next frontal boundary approaching on Tuesday. The showers break out to our south and west, central and southern New Jersey, the Delmarva region on Wednesday morning. Still a little bit of unsettled weather as the front lingers nearby. Additional moisture riding up along the frontal boundary on Thursday morning, which means we could still see some rain showers around the forecast region before we begin to dry it out nicely as we head into next weekend. But then comes late Saturday night and Sunday, and hopefully this system stays to our south. So keep those umbrellas and coats at the ready because we're not going to see temperatures like 80 degrees like we saw on Thursday afternoon for the next several days and not even into next week at all. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a great Friday. Be careful out there, and we'll see you bright and early on Monday morning.